Hey everybody, I wanted to do a video today on a site in Egypt that I have not talked about, and I haven't included it in any one of my videos yet, and kind of scratching my head and figure out why, because this is a pretty cool site, and I know a lot of you have heard of this, but this is the underwater site of Heracleion that was found in the year 2000, and I just want to bring you in to where this is actually located, so you get a good idea here. But it is located excuse me, very close to the present-day city of Alexandria. This is Alexandria, and just to the northeast is the Bay of Abu Qir, and this is where it is located, about 6.5 kilometers off a shore. And I have read a little bit on this site, and I really haven't came across a very good explanation of why this went underwater. Just some pretty vague answers, but I think there is one obvious answer here to this. And if Heracleion was located right here, then the ancient coast pretty much went straight across from here to here. So what gouged out this bay? Well, I think you can tell by the shape what direction this disaster came from, and it came from the eruption of Santorini. It kind of fits in with the dating of the time that this went underwater. Santorini was located up here in the Aegean, and a tsunami would have raced unimpeded straight across the Mediterranean and hit that Egyptian coastline, and very well could have left a bay that is shaped like this, because this is pointed right at the Aegean Sea in Santorini. And I will leave the link to this article below, but it says this: lost Egyptian city found after 1200 years. And here's a giant stela that was found, and I think it's cool how they all have the winged disc at the top of them here. But it says this: the ancient Egyptian city of Heracleion was once a legend, something known to modern man only by myth and ancient historians. So when its ruins were discovered by French underwater archaeologist Frank Goddio in 2000, no one was expecting to find it. However, despite all the odds, they stumbled upon the decrepit but magnificent underwater city, and with it, a peek into its glorious past. And here's some statues that were found underwater. It says, a city lost between legend and reality, Heracleion, also known as Thonis, was once believed to be a myth. It says, it had legendary beginnings, rumored that Helen and Paris of Troy had been stranded there before the Trojan War began. It was even said that Hercules himself had visited the city, giving it its distinct name. Here's some stuff that was discovered, and that's a giant statue head there. It said, yet, despite the substantial presence in Greek history, prior to its discovery in 2000, no trace of the city had been found. Until then, scholars weren't even sure that Heracleion and Thonis were one and the same city. It says, however, with relatively recent discovery, scholars have gained insight into Heracleion. It says, with beginnings that date back to the 12th century BC, the formerly thriving city enjoyed a period of extraordinary wealth. It served as an obligatory port of entry into Egypt for all ships coming from the Greek world. It also held religious importance, likely because of its temple of Amun. It says, Heracleion has an overall research area of about 11 by 15 kilometers and is located near Alexandria, Egypt, in Abu Qir Bay. The 13-year excavation unearthed several objects, including over 60 ships, gold coins, large statues, slabs of stone, and several small limestone sarcophagi that were believed to have once contained mummified animals, and anchors from over 700 ships. And this is an artist's rendition of what Heracleion once looked like. I think it's fascinating. I think this site that was found gives a glimpse into some lost history from Egypt. And this is where it is located. Just northeast of Alexandria. And I'm going to zoom out here. I was kind of on small screen on that website, but there you go. That's Heracleion. Hope you thought that was cool. Have a nice day.